Hello, my name is Dr. George Mochocki. Welcome to Introduction to Business online, offered by Harper College in conjunction with Blackboard Course Management System and McGraw-Hill Connect and Learn Smart. This week, this is just an overview. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is an overview if you would take me on a full online class at Harper. What we're going to be covering this week, you're going to log into Blackboard, you're back into login, you know how to find your homework assignment. You have a feasibility forum topic worth 5 points for this week. And basically what you're going to find out is underneath here, you click in here. Before you respond saying I got no questions or I have some questions, you will look at the video. You look at the PowerPoints. I may require this class, since it's a 16-week class, to submit me at least 5 quick PowerPoint slides. You can put some narration within your PowerPoint. I may offer those open to other students within the class to talk. As down the road, it's online class. You got to start learning how to share information, not only PowerPoints, but a narration. A lot of PowerPoints will allow you to talk while you're recording the slide, okay? And you have a paper here that you can look at real quickly, and this is a paper that the previous students had done in one of the classes here at Harper or another school, and you have your executive summary, everything you need to know, so you at least have a general idea of what's in there. Not the full paper. Here is the mind maps, the concept maps, what I will be requiring and what the rubrics is going to be looking for. And if you click on this one, this is level 2, and this is the full one. All I need is a level 2. If I go full one, it tells you everything else. You have a short YouTube that you will watch earlier, and I'll go through each one of these steps and explain to you what is required within that, okay? So here, this is a quick overview, and you have study feasibility PowerPoints. I'll go with each PowerPoint slide that you see in the concept maps. I will have a PowerPoint slide that you could print out, and some students like that and just add their information to it. And here's the rubric topic, what I'll be you'll be graded on within the rubrics, okay? So that's basically what you need for your mini forum, only worth 5 points. After you look at all this, let's get the information, because the following week that we'll be doing, week 7, you'll be selecting a topic. At that time, you'll be telling me, what's my venture, what's my product, what's my service, whatever. Is it going to be extension of an existing business, extension of it, or remodification of a product to target another market segment? Try to think of something that will relate to you, because going forward, you'll be utilizing all the chapters going forward from because we're going to go into marketing, finance, everything else, to give me a feasibility. You're not doing a full business plan. You're just looking at it to see does this make sense going forward, all right? And that's worth 5 points. If you have no questions, you understand this, and you want to start thinking about it, I understand what I need. I understand how I have to write this. I understand how to submit. I understand what items he's looking for. I understand what the rubrics are. You just say, no questions, Dr. George, like you normally. Or I got a question on this and this, okay? And then next week you'll be actually providing your topic, and you'll be spreading that around. Everyone else will be talking about a topic, demographic. So you got to think of not, I want to open up in Illinois. I want to open up what part of Illinois? In Grays Lake, Waukegan, Mundelein, Joliet. I don't really care. You have to be specific, because when you're going to be doing the research feasibility, you got to find out who your competitors are. You got to find out other information. Okay, so that takes care of our mini one. So let's go back into our weekly assignments. And if I go into our weekly assignment, you're going to go on week 6. You're going to be able to attain 55 points. This week there's not going to be any assessments. I'll give you a little break, because I want you to start thinking about, you'll be doing all this looking and everything else. Now, remember, always print out this overview. The overview just tells you everything that's in there. Students will print it out. It's a Word document. It says you're going to have to do your Connect. You have to do this and this, and give you some information, some website, and you can mark them off. What I would do is just put them someplace and mark off as you accomplish the task. Okay, you'll have a newer version. What you're watching now is this version. This version is the one that I had without Camtasia, where I could actually go through the slides and show you what I'm looking at. It still gives you some information. I've been taking them off. I've been taking them off to YouTube, so I'm updating them with the newer version. And now your YouTube. Remember, you're going to click on here, and before you do anything else, this is a I think it's like 19 minutes, and I go over motivation, utilizing the concept maps that you'll find the mind maps by Dr. George. Print those out, the second layer level you have, and then you print the other one, and then as you're listening to me and you see the full level on some of the cases, write in the information, or when you're reading or looking at the PowerPoints, right in there. Remember, you always had the publisher's course documents, their PowerPoints, and I also have the PowerPoints I converted already for you. If you don't want to go all the way to the link, is directly embedded within Blackboard. All All right, so when you're looking at some of your topics and everything else at Harper, remember, I also have a Harper review. So if you're looking at what kind of topic and how, because you got to have a 6 or 8 citations you could find on leadership or anything else, library link. I provided all the links in a quick YouTube explaining you how to utilize some of the resource material offered at Harper Library Resource Center for online. So this was, a lot of students don't go to the library, they do everything virtually. So they'll have the past, they'll have a lot of information, have some good YouTubes. Remember, part of the whole thing is know how to do research. Why people hire you after getting your degree in business or marketing or finance, whatever you're taking, me or other courses here or disciplines you're going for at Harper, you will basically know the fundamentals. You understand the basics, so they know you know how to do the research, you know how to read, and you know how to write well. And especially when you say you take an online class, I really know how to write well. Trust me, because of the forums and everything else. Okay, so we go into this. So we're going to go back in here, and what I'm going to go back into 6. So you have that. This week you're going to have my YouTube lecture we talked about. You're going to have one Connect worth 15 points, and this Connect is going to be like a presentation Connect, so you're going to have drop and downs over a presentation, no problem. You're going to have the 2 forms, but you're going to have a video quiz. When you click on the video quiz, what I want you to do is look at the video. This one's with McGraw-Hill. It's a video. I gave you the link. If you didn't, for some reason, can't watch the video, don't freak out. Within the test, they'll have like a real big summarization. It's easier to see the video. It's nicer to answer, but you could also read the same information that the video has on there. But I would go to video and then utilize both the video and then see what they wrote on it. So this way it tells you, I looked at this video, and if I had to summarize the content of the video, here's how it's been summarized, okay? And then you go and take the quiz, okay? So it has 3 questions. It's 5 points each. So remember, 5 points each, I want some substance. Don't say, yes, whatever the question is, give me 2-liners. Give me a break. You're in business. Business, you got to explain a little bit more. I want a little more substance. Start utilizing, when I'm looking at them, start utilizing the business terms and the concepts out of the chapters readings into that, into those quizzes, all right? You've got to connect and everything else. You should do very well, okay? So now we're going into our next forum, and then if I go into the forum, remember the one I already talked about, I have a few more minutes, and the main forum, I want you to list 4 ways that you've seen individuals at work be motivated, or you yourself being motivated, other than pay and increase, and do you think this worked well, and if there wasn't an equity or everything else, or do you think it's a fair way of doing it? And now, do you have any kind of motivations for teams, and how do I motivate individual team members? Or if not, then how did you do the reward? It doesn't have to always be with money and everything else. And if you're not working, several ways to instruct or motivate your students, whether in a face-to-face class or an online class, or if you're also with this, you run out of forum things to talk about, which most of you are very good at that, because I could always jump in, add in here. Here's what I think an instructor could motivate. Don't say give me free grades for not doing any work. That's not motivation. Remember, this is a business class. How do I motivate to meet the corporate goals? Here are how do I motivate students to meet so they learn to pass the exams when they have to take exams. They have the competencies. They know how to write. They know how to be a virtual student, which relates to being a virtual employee or a business manager or entrepreneur in the business, okay? And then you posted yours, read others, and you should be okay, okay? So that takes care of our weekly homework for this week. You got the quizzes, everything else. Make sure you look at the concept maps and I'll put it in there. It's always available for you. And I think that's it for an overview for week 6. Covering chapters 10, motivation on that. I know last week I told you I was going to have something in, what do you call it, in University U. I had a little trouble feeding that in, but I'm going to try it for the next week when we're going to talk about, for lack of better words, not motivation, but human relations. I'll try to put a little clip in there so it'll be ahead of time, so when I talk to you, it'll be already, all right? So I'll see you in the forums. Remember, make sure you do your posting. Look at the forums. This is probably one of the most interactive core online classes you had. This course basically prepares you for any 4-year university classes you'll be taking online, or any other class of courses you're taking, a full online, a true online class that you'll learn something, you integrate, and this same skill set is what you'll be utilizing when you're going into business. A lot of your tests are going to be online. You have to do a Skype. You're sending PowerPoints for other people to review before they even see it, or you basically send them with a narration. So again, my name is Dr. George Mochocki. This is a Management 111 online overview for week. I forgot what week 6, covering motivation. Make sure you look at my quick YouTube just on the motivation aspect of that. and I'll see it in the forum by Tuesday, all right? I may not respond right away. I'm always watching. My whole thing is to see how you as a team member start responding to each other. That's what makes this team. That's where you're getting your forum point. And then if I see something going on because the forum is dwindling down, I will try to fire it up. By this time, other members should fire it up. Don't only read the four people that wrote to you. Read other ones to get the forum. You'll learn so much from other people that you haven't read. There's information. You'll be surprised. You want to learn this, so when you're in business, you open up your business, you see all aspects. You see how other people write. You see other ideas. Again, I'll see you in the forums. Have a nice day. I'm Dr. George Mochocki. Introduction to Business, Management 111, offered by Harper College, Palatine, Illinois, in conjunction with Blackboard Course Management System and Connect McGrill.